In the aftermath of some highly controversial bills advancing last week, today the legislature is trying to move forward.
However, filibusters are still slowing down even the least contentious bills. Channel 8's Matthew Mittleiter was at the Capitol today and has the very latest.
With limited time left in the session, it looks as though some of Nebraska's senators will be attempting to get their bills passed by combining them together with other proposals. One of those bills was passed on Monday, LB 227, which was introduced by Senator Ben-Hansen. He said the main purpose of LB 227 is to reimburse hospitals for patients who haven't been able to move to nursing homes or long-term care because of a slowdown in patient discharges.
Basically what we're seeing in the state of Nebraska is a lot of patients who are stuck in hospitals, who have gotten the kind of care, the acute care that they need, and now they're looking to move on to more long-term care or post-acute care, but there's no room for them. And so the hospitals, I wouldn't say are stuck with these kind of patients, but they kind of are, and it's on the expense of the hospital then to pay for all this.
Hansen said another proposal in the bill would help patients get prescription medicines they need by cutting down on some of the red tape around them. The overall bill moved forward on Monday after a unanimous vote. Despite not being controversial, votes have been delayed by filibusters using up all the debate time on every bill.
Normally this bill should take maybe like an hour, but because of the makeup of the session, it took 8 hours.
Senator Hansen said that's why the Health and Human Services Committee combined these 16 proposals into what he calls one Christmas tree bill. He said we can expect more of these types of bills in the coming weeks as senators try to get their bills passed. Senator Machaela-Cavanaugh, who's been the main force behind filibuster efforts this year, declined an interview on Monday. But last week during debate, she said as long as LB 574, the Let Them Grow Act, exists, she would not be working with anyone. She also said senators have not actually compromised on any bills and have been negotiating with her in bad faith. Hansen said there are a lot of bills this year that he'd like to get debated and passed, but can't because of time constraints. Despite this, he said any senator that wants to filibuster has the right to do so.
She's using the rules, and so just like we would try to use the rules to kind of change it and in our favor, so they're both, using the rules and the way the makeup of the body is for their own prerogative. And I think this is just one of the things that she's doing, and it's up to her to do it.
Reporting in Lincoln, Matthew Mittleiter, Channel 8 News.
And Senator Hansen says we'll likely see more of these combined bills in the next few weeks. The last day of the legislative session, by the way, is June 9th.